What if your body was a gift and contribution to your life and not something that you've been stuck with? What if your body could change quickly and easily? Right Body for You will inspire you and show you a different way of creating the body and the life you truly desire. Now here's your host, Donnielle.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Right Body for You. I am Donnielle. I am your host, your body tour guide, and many other names that come up quite often. Some are actually for public, and some are actually for not. Of course, everything I do tends to end up in the public, so probably will eventually too. This is the first live show I've had simply because I was in Australia and New Zealand. And for those of you who haven't looked at a map recently, it's on the other side of the world. So timing was a little difficult with doing a live show. I love doing the show. I love chatting with all of you. And my body actually likes to sleep at night, which is when these shows would have aired. And so, in the show we talk a lot about honoring the body and asking the body what it would like and what it requires, and might actually required to sleep. So we did some pre-recorded shows in a 4-hour marathon that was quite interesting, which, again, was in the middle of the night for me. So I did those 4 hours in the middle of the night, and I was so grateful for, Christine and Riola and Keisha, who were all hanging with me, and a bunch of other people. We made an event out of it, and we did the 4-hour pre-recording 4 shows in 4 hours, and that's been the last 4 shows. You can listen to them, and we were all getting silly and kind of having a good time. So thank you. It's so good to be back live. I am back in the United States for a week before I head to Europe to do some fun stuff over there, cause trouble, do classes, change the world, little things like that. So please, you guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. I was reading the chat room. If you guys would like to join us in the chat room, it's pretty fun. It's a2zen.fm/chat room, and they have already given some of the names away of, I'm going to say, loving pet names. some of these things that we just get joked about in the room right before we go live. And so please check it out. And on the chat room, you can have questions, you can have comments. People are making farm animal noises right now. We have a good time there, so please do. And if you want to call in and ask a question, that's always fun too. All right, so while I was down under in Australia, New Zealand, it was really, really amazing for me personally. I had the honor of attending basically all of the core Access Consciousness classes in a row and facilitated all by Gary Douglas, the founder of Access Consciousness. And I know Right Body for You uses the Access Consciousness tools. It is a part of Access Consciousness. There's the book, Right Body for You, written by Gary Douglas with contributions by me, which is why, it's part of how I got involved with Access and Right Body for You. And so what's really neat about my time down under is the core classes of Access are Bars, Foundation, Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3. And like I said, we're really creative with our names. Foundation, Level 1, Level 2, Level 3. I like it. It's the humanoid linearity. 1 comes after 2, comes after 3. Sometimes, unless 3 comes after 1, because occasionally that happens in my life anyway. But what was really neat about being in Australia is once or twice a year, Gary Douglas updates the Foundation and Level 1 manuals. And then the co-creator of Access, the other one, Dane here, he did a bars class. So basically I did bars, Foundation, Level 1, all with Gary and Dane, Level 2 and Level 3 with Gary. And then we have these classes called the 7-day, which is an intensive class. It's an upper level class. After you've done level 2 and 3, go to this, and basically it's a 7-day conversation with Gary. If you can ask a question, he'll take you there. So I did all of these classes in the space of 3 weeks, and it was absolutely amazing. I had an incredible experience, so many awarenesses for myself personally, and a lot of changes. People ask me to describe the changes. They're like, "Wow, you've changed so much. What happens? What And it's not actually something I can have words for. It's the energy. A friend of mine last night said, "Oh wow, there's so much more space in your universe," and that's about the best description you can actually get with this. And so it's that energy that we all be. It's the energy that our bodies be. It's the energy that our bodies communicate with, and it's the awareness that I received, cognitive as well, not cognitively, has actually changed the face of Right Body for You. During the 7-day when I was speaking, I was asking questions in class with Gary Douglas, and I was just like, what about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? What about this, this, and this? And he's actually like, I know, okay, this changed Right Body for You. I'm like, I know it did. I'm so excited. And part of this is what the topic is today is I can't remember the exact what we call it, but is your body the effect of things? Okay. Because how this came up is the entire Bars Foundation through 7-day. Something newly revealed, new processing that has come up in Access is something called causal reality. Thank you, Keisha. Is your body the effect of things? I love her. It's something called causal reality, okay? And this opened up so many awarenesses and space and possibility for me when we first started talking about this, because we tend to create our lives and our bodies from this causal reality. And so today we're going to really explore how we make our bodies the effect of something, okay? And so when I'm talking about causal reality, it's been interesting. This is one of those things that in Access I've heard so many people stand up and go, I have no idea what you're talking about. What? To Gary. And when I first heard it, I loved it. Basically, it's the cause and effect thing in action, okay? And oddly enough, I loved cause and effect. When I was studying in school, I loved cause and effect. And I really realized how much I use this in my life, okay? A little background before we get into the heavy-duty processing, just so it can help you kind of walk through what this is and what we're doing in our lives and our body with it. So yeah, I love this. I loved cause and effect. It was really interesting right from the beginning in school. Newton's laws. We talk about this. If this occurs, then this will happen. A equals B. 1 goes to 2 or 3. Or like I said earlier, sometimes it's 1, 3, then 2, right? But that's what this is. It's the cause and effect, okay? And as a writer, I love writing stories. I never thought one of the first books I published would be a nonfiction book, but there you go. I'm working on the second book of the Right Body for You series, and more on that later. Little tease, I know. People don't call me mistress for nothing. So with this, I loved it because as a writer, I was always looking for the ways people or I should react. I was always writing the script. It's like, okay, if I say this to this person, then this should happen. And if I say this to this person, this should happen. Okay, if I don't say this, this will happen. Okay, if I go here, stand here, this should happen. Okay, and it's always where we're looking for the cause and effect, what caused it and what's the effect of it. It's also the reason and justification. That lovely expression we always do. It's always the mother's fault. That's cause and effect. My mother was mean to me, and so I'm like this because of my mother. Cause and effect. Okay, and if So cause and effect with your body. So I always thought as soon as Gary taught about this, I'm like, oh yeah, I can see where I do cause and effect with my life all the time. But I never really thought about where I was doing cause and effect for my body until this. And then it was just like boom, 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 boom. All these fun awarenesses coming through. You know, cause and effect is if you drink soda, it will rot your teeth. If you eat sugar, you will gain weight. If you have cancer in your family, you will get cancer. The longer you live, the older you get. And the body must eventually fall apart. It's things like this, okay? This is the cause and effect. You know, it's the whole, one of the favorite ones is people who have more weight on their body than their body is desiring, or what people in this reality would say is obese. And people look at that and go, oh, well, you ate too much. That's the cause, and the effect is fat. But what's fun in Access is we've actually proven that that isn't true. I know a lot of people, and myself, who cannot eat anything and gain weight. It's really more about our point of view, and what if it's just simply the point of view. And see, and this is where the cause and effects really gets insidious, okay? Because with something like weight, if we have the point of view that if we eat too much, we will gain weight, okay, cause and effect. Even if we're aligning and agreeing with it, saying, yes, that's what happens, or if we're resisting, reacting, and going, no, that's bull crap, that's not going to happen, okay, that is the same energy. Alignment, agreement, resistance, reactions is the same energy, because you can only resist and react what you've already agreed will happen. Well, agreed is what is the effect of it, okay? So if you do this, if you're somebody who's looking at weight things, and you say, and you have this point of view, oh, if I eat much, I'll gain weight. Even if you eat nothing, but then you eat, I don't know, even a salad, that would be too much. So what are you asking your body to do? You're asking your body to gain weight. So what will it do then? It will gain weight. Okay? This is the insidiousness of cause and effect. This is where if you have any point of view, you are in the causal reality. Okay? And basically it's just living in the reality of cause and effect. That's all that causal reality actually means. Okay? So there, I see a question in here. We have take a quick little break. When we come back, I'll address that question. I'll talk more about the actual causal reality and the living in the reality of the cause and effect, and how that causal, the definition of it. You know me, I like the words. I looked it up. I find it interesting. And we also have a couple of other different elements about causal reality that I would like to bring up. So, okay, so yes, Christine, if you have any point of view, you're in the causal reality. How does it get better than that? All right, so this is Donnielle. This is Right Body for You. We're on A2Zen.fm, and you know what? We'll be right back.
What if your body could be an ease and not a burden? What would life be like if you could enjoy your body? What if changing your body was easier than we've been taught? And what if it's not about the latest fad? Join Donnielle each week on Right Body for You as she explores what bodies are and the ease of change that's possible. Each week you will receive inspirational stories of those who've used the Right Body for You energetic tools to change their body, and the tools that they used, tools that you can begin to use immediately. Listen for Right Body for You every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Mountain, and 11 a.m. Pacific on A2Zen.fm.
What if there's nothing wrong with you? What if you're far greater than you've ever given yourself credit for? What if it's time to know the gift and the contribution you are to the world, and to like yourself a lot more? Hi, my name is Dane here. 13 years ago I started to truly ask questions. Actually, I started to be the question, and everything changed for me. Asking questions opens doors to infinite possibilities. And it's not about finding the answer. It's about being the question. Always. What I'm inviting you to step into is something that Einstein, Marie Curie, Newton, Da Vinci, Gandhi, Picasso, and Aristotle all knew to be true. What if no question is too big or too small? What if anything is possible for you? What if together we could create a kinder, gentler, happier world? Is now the time? Go to beingyouclass.com and sign up for a free video series, My Gift to You. beingyouclass.com. What if you, truly being you, are the gift and change this world requires? beingyouclass.com.
What would you say if I told you that you could change your life in only 1 hour and all while lying down relaxing? Thousands of people all over the world have. What am I talking about? It's called Access Consciousness, the bars. The bars is an energetic body process that contains 32 different points on your head that when run assist you in releasing decisions about any area of your life that you have made solid and as a result cannot change. The bars is the first class in Access Consciousness, a dynamic set of tools and information designed to transform any area of your life. When you have a bars session, the worst that can happen is you feel like you had a fantastic massage. The best thing that can happen is your whole life could change. Go to accessconsciousness.com today to find a facilitator to schedule a private session or to find a bars class in your area. Are you willing to give yourself an hour to change your life?
This is Right Body for You with Donnielle. To participate in the program today, please call in the U.S. 815-880-8255 or Canada 613-800-8763 or UK 4433-0001-0625. You can Skype us at a2zen.fm. Or if you'd like to email a question, please send it to Donnielle@accessconsciousness.com. Now, back to the program.
And welcome back to Right Body for You. I am your host and body tour guide, Donnielle. Sometimes I feel like I should be doing those walk this way, all eyes here. I feel like I need one of those little signs that they hold up, Right Body for You. When I was in Italy last summer, she had it on the top of her umbrella that I thought was really cute. All right, so the sign was on top of her umbrella, not that she was. All right. I know all of you. I know where you went with that. All right, so causal reality, fun and joy. All right, so causal reality is basically where you're living in the reality of cause and effect, okay? And when I say you're living in the reality of cause and effect, this is something you created. This is something you agreed to. This is somewhere you went, yes, I am the effect of all of this, aren't you? And you go, oh, well, you're doing this right. So, yes, I am affected that too. Yes. It is all beyond my control. Everything just happened to me. In Access, we talk a lot about what if it's not, nothing happens to you. You are the creator of everything in your life and your body. The good, the bad, ugly, the parts you don't want to see, and the parts that you're really excited about. So, all right. So, with this causal reality, what it does is it takes you out of choice. It takes you out of creation. It is the judgment universe. It is the no choice universe. Okay? You believe that there has to be a reason and justification for everything, and so you actually look for it. And again, this is where the insidiousness of this cause and effect can actually start coming into where you be and how you be and who you be and how your body bees. Because with that, you go look for it. Okay? So if it's like, we're taught to not ask questions in this reality, right? And then sometimes people like us come around and go, no, question everything. And you want to be aware of the type of questions you're asking. Why am I going off on this little side note? Because of this next sentence, okay? So oftentimes will things like, the earlier example of people with weight things, they're like, oh my God, I gained so much weight. What's the cause of this? Technically, what's the cause of this is a question, but it's also a question with conclusion and judgment in it, okay? And it's that causal reality. You are looking for the actual cause that has created the weight instead of just, you know what, body, I asked my body to do it, and here it is, okay? And so in this reality, we do causes. Like I ate too much. I ate the wrong types of food. I didn't eat enough. Oh, it's my family. It's genes. It's something I just have to deal with. I was born with the wrong body type. Or even things like, well, next lifetime I'm going to be like this. And so we completely disregard this body, okay? And so this is what I'm talking about. Anytime with any questions in your life, you want to make sure you're asking a question of possibility, not a question of conclusion. So that's, a little side note, because this is where, again, this is the insidiousness of the causal reality. It's like, well, I'm asking a question. Yeah, but you're asking a question looking for the conclusion, the cause, which puts you back into this causal reality, okay? And with this causal reality, we actually talked about also causal incarcerations. And incarcerations is just like what it sounds, putting yourself in jail. Okay, so how much of your body and your life have you locked up in jail with this causal reality? Everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, on my shorts, boys, and beyond. Okay. Okay, so what have you made so vital about causal incarcerations? What have you made so vital about the causal incarceration of your body that maintains and entrains the body that you have and don't desire? Everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, night shirts, boys, and beyond. Okay, so we have a couple of questions in the chat room here. So if we don't agree with that cause and effect, we will not create it. Yeah, and it's not about agreeing with it or not agreeing with it. It's about looking and having totally no point of view with it. When it's just in this is just a lot of the awareness. Okay, the awareness is like a flashlight into the dark room that you can see. Well, if I'm in a flashlight, it's brighter than that. It's like flipping on a switch to the dark room, because then you can actually see what's going on. Causal reality it's the choice. Sorry, getting out of causal reality is the choice. It's something going, oh, I was in causal reality there. Okay, so POC, all of those, and then what would I like to choose? Okay. So another question. I know I'm doing this, and I have tried to change it, cleared it, and still creating it. What can I be or do different to change this? That's what the cause kind of take you into that, doesn't it? Yeah. It's always about taking you into the past and not allowing you to have a future. That's that no choice. It's like, this whole one of, if you have cancer in your family, you will get cancer. What? I remember reading an article so many years ago. I don't even know where it would be now. I mean, I read it in a magazine, so it wasn't even online. It was that how long ago it was. About this family. One member of their family got intestinal cancer. I can't think of the proper medical term right now. But he got basically cancer in his intestines. And so the rest of the family, because it's quote unquote hereditary, went, my gosh, well then, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have all of our colons removed and live the rest of our life with colostomy bags, those little bags outside of your body that collects the crap because you no longer have an intestine and colon, right? We're going to live like that for the rest of life in the off chance that we get cancer in our colons. So this is the cause and effect. My family got it, so I must have. So you can do the causal incarcerations, or you can also go, oh, is that what I would like to choose? No. POC everywhere. I lined in a green, resistant, reactive that this is inevitable. Okay? that something like this is inevitable or that I have no choice here. Then one of my favorite things I've said for years, and now I know, look at me, I'm even looking for the cause of it. But it's interesting. I said my whole life, my favorite clarions is everywhere I've made this real and true, the only choice and the only possibility, destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, Papaco, nice, shorts, boys, beyond. Yeah, and now looking at that, this is why that's why that one read so much for me, because it was getting us out of the causal reality, even before we had the words causal reality, okay? So what did I say? Sorry, that was somebody else talking in my head. What I said is everywhere I've this real and true, the only choice and the only possibility, cause and effect, one choice, one possibility. This occurs, then this will happen, okay? Everywhere I've made this real and true, the only choice and the only possibility, destroy and uncreate it. Right, good, bad, Papaco, nice, shorts, boys, and beyond. And that's an example of the Access Consciousness Verbal Clearing Statement. And if you would like to know more about that, please go to theclearingstatement.com. And they've done a beautiful job of creating a website that gives the explanation of the clearing statement. But basically, it's all about energy, and it takes it out of your universe. Okay? So let's look at where we're creating our bodies with this. Okay? So does that actually make a little bit of sense with the whole it's a no choice, reason and justification? And let's do this. Everywhere you're trying to do this cognitively, to understand it, would you be willing to just try and create that for me? Right, wrong, good, bad, Papaco, nice, shorts, boys, and beyond. This is really interesting. For this, it's really just kind of like choosing. I know we talk about choosing a lot, but it's kind of like, even if I don't understand everything, I'm not going to do this causal reality anymore. So everywhere we have made causal reality the jail with no key, and really there's no key because there's no lock on the door, all you have to do is open it and step through and it'll dissolve. Would you be willing to destroy it and create that, please? Whew. Right, wrong, good, bad, Papaco, nice, shorts, boys. That's funny. I didn't think that would have that much energy on it. How does it get better than that? All right, so we already have another quick little break. How time flies. All right, so if you would like to join in on the conversation, if you have questions or anything, please feel free to call us, 815-880-8255 in the U.S. In Canada, 613-800-8736. And I believe this is UK number 033-0001-0625. Or you can join us in the chat room, azen.fm/chat room. And you can ask your questions there as well. And please do ask questions. This is a topic that actually has very little explanation. It's more of examples. This is how we're doing this. This is what's occurring, and this is your way out of it. Because causality is living in the reality of cause and effect that you've chosen, okay, that you've agreed to. Somewhere you've gone, like, yes, I agree with Newton's laws. There is an effect for everything. There is a cause for everything. A equals A, then B is next, and C is next. Well, 1 and 1 is 2, of course. And then 2 must come after 1, 3 must come after 2, and blah, 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 blah. You are the effect of your genes. Your body is only your family has made it. All those kind of fun things, okay? All right, so when we come back, we'll see if we can turn on a few more light switch into those dark rooms and see if we can get out of this causal reality with our bodies a little bit, okay? This is Donnielle. This is Right to Body for You. We're on azen.fm, and we'll be right back.
What if your body could be an ease and not a burden? What would life be like if you could enjoy your body? What if changing your body was easier than we've been taught? And what if it's not about the latest fad? Join Donnielle each week on Right Body for You as she explores what bodies are and the ease of change that's possible. Each week you will receive inspirational stories of those who've used the Right Body for You energetic tools to change their body and the tools that they used, tools that you can begin to use immediately. Listen for Right Body for You every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Mountain, and 11 a.m. Pacific on A2Zen.fm.
When you're pondering the big questions like, is there more than this? How can I have a happy relationship? What would it take to like my body? And how do I make more money? Where do you go for information and tools? Check out the online store at accessconsciousness.com. Accessconsciousness.com has books, DVDs, instant video and audio downloads, online classes, and so much more. Subjects include abuse, changing your body, recovery, raising children, business techniques, tools to generate more money, how to have better sex and healthier relationships, just to name a few. At accessconsciousness.com, you can also find facilitators who teach local classes on a variety of subjects. Accessconsciousness.com, your one-stop shop for tools to assist you in changing your life. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. Go to accessconsciousness.com to learn more.
What would you say if I told you that you could change your life in only 1 hour and all while lying down relaxing? Thousands of people all over the world have. What am I talking about? It's called Access Consciousness, the bars. The bars is an energetic body process that contains 32 different points on your head that when run assist you in releasing decisions about any area of your life that you have made solid and as a result cannot change. The bars is the first class in Access Consciousness, a dynamic set of tools and information designed to transform any area of your life. When you have a bars session, the worst that can happen is you feel like you had a fantastic massage. The best thing that can happen is your whole life could change. Go to accessconsciousness.com today to find a facilitator to schedule a private session or to find a bars class in your area. Are you willing to give yourself an hour to change your life?
This is Right Body for You with Donnielle. To participate in the program today, please call in the U.S. 815-880-8255 or Canada 613-800-8763 or UK 4433-0001-0625. You can Skype us at A2Zen.fm. Or if you'd like to email a question, please send it to Donnielle at accessconsciousness.com. Now, back to the program.
And welcome back to Right Body for You. This is Donnielle. I am your host and your body tour guide. I find it funny. I never say body tour guide anywhere else except on this show. I love the energy that you all bring up with me. I'm so grateful. All right, so today we are talking about causal reality. Nice, light topic for my first live check after a month. Causal reality. Basically, it's where we are living in a reality of cause and effect. Okay? And we do this with our bodies quite dynamically. As a matter of fact, all of our bodies, we do this quite dynamically. A lot of our body is created from that causal reality. And, and it's funny because we talk about it, taking it out of no choice. But there is initially one choice in that you are agreeing that there is a cause and effect for everything. And one of the questions earlier was like, oh, how do I get out of this? And I'm like, you can say, whatever, I've made this real and true, the choice and the only possibility, destroy it and create it. And you can also go, everywhere I'm still, how to say that? You could also ask, what have I made so vital about living within this reality that maintains and entrains the causal reality I am choosing? Everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, Wapak on ice, shores, boys, and beyonds. And I hope somebody wrote that down. What have I made vital about living living and belonging to this reality that maintains and entrains the causal reality that I am choosing. Because if you're outside of causal reality, it actually allows you to design and create your reality as you would like it. When I first started Access, I lost a lot of weight really quickly. And that's something that wasn't able to be done in this reality. But I stepped outside of the cause and effect of if you lose weight too fast, it's not real. Or you can only lose 2 pounds safely. Or to lose weight, you have to count calories. You have to eat the right types of food. These are all cause and effect things, okay? And that is basically fitting back into this reality. So what have you made so vital about fitting and belonging to this reality that maintains and entrains the causal reality that you are choosing? Because you are choosing it, okay? So everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate that all? Right, wrong, good, bad, puck, on my short boys, and beyonds. All right, so we had a question on the chat room. Says, oops, and you moved on me. All right, let me get that. I've been eating ice cream all day. It's all I would like to eat, and every time I do, I think, I hope this doesn't make me gain weight even more. Then I go into, don't think that, pot and pock. It's this weird loop of conclusion, judgment, clearing statement, back-to-back, crazy loop of a roller coaster. Yeah. Because as soon as it says, I hope this doesn't make me gain weight, you are in the causal reality, okay? Because when you say, I hope this doesn't, that's a resistance. And you can only resist what you've already agreed will happen. And so somewhere you're going, I know it's going to make me lose weight, but maybe if I hope hard enough, it just won't happen. But it's going to happen. So then I'm just bad. And wait, how can I, So this is where we get into that loop that you're talking about, okay? So everything that is, so what have you made so vital about fitting and belonging to this reality that maintains and entrains the causal reality you are choosing? Everything that is, times the God's doing, we destroy and uncreate it, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, puck, on ice shorts, boys, and beyond. If you're actually asking your body, okay, a couple of things here. If you're actually asking your body, what would you like to eat? And you get ice cream, and it is actually what your body desires. It also takes you out of the causal reality. And then the other thing, a tool I suggested before is, before you take a bite, truth, do I have any judgments or points of view about eating ice cream? Yes. All right. So pot and pock, everything that comes up before you even take that first bite, because that will help you get out of that. I know I shouldn't be doing this. I hope it doesn't make me fat. I hope it doesn't make me sick. I hope it doesn't make my blood sugar skyrocket, or, whatever it is. That will get you out of that. Before you even take that first bite, please, pot, pock, all judgments, conclusions, and points of view, because that is one of the biggest things I see people. They ask their body, well, my body said it wanted ice cream. My body said it wanted chocolate cake, and I ate it, and I got sick. See, I wasn't listening to my body. But with the causal reality in place, we go, well, if we eat ice cream or chocolate cake, we're going to get sick. So, okay, body, even if you want it, we're going to get sick from it, causal reality. Or causal reality will negate the benefits that our body may have actually been asking for from the chocolate cake or the ice cream. Okay, so everything that is, everything that brings up, destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pock, on ice shorts, boys, and beyond. The chat room is alive with clearings and frivolity. I love it. All right, so so I had another question in here. I still return to my grandmother's point of view about out of my head, about not eating too much and that kind of stuff. All right, so, again, everywhere. All right, so truth, you guys, what have you made? So first thing that comes into your awareness, it comes into your head, and that's your awareness talking, or your knowing, is truth. Okay, guys, what have you made so vital about fitting and belonging to this reality that maintains the causal reality that you are choosing? Everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, all nice, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Okay? Um, somebody said here, I will now be running perpetual pot and pock on every reflective surface in my universe. I'm not sure what you mean by reflective surface. Are you talking about mirrors or other people's points of view? If you can write a little bit more about that. Cool. That would be great. Okay, so let's look at, some of this. And what's interesting is something like diseases, like cancer and things like that. Okay, so yes, mirrors, windows, and all of that. I will now be running perpetual. Cool. Okay, cool. Have fun. Sorry. It's funny to see how much non-linear that I have become, which is kind of interesting. I'm having a good time with it. All right, so, and and it's fun when you look at it because it's linear is also a cause and effect reality. And this is what I'm saying about how insidious this cause and effect thing is something that, if you've done Access for a little while, we joke about, oh yeah, I used to be linear and now I'm not, blah, blah, blah. But linearity is actually a cause and effect also. This reality is really driven from the cause and effect. Even something as simple as gravity. Gravity keeps us on this earth because the earth is spinning, cause and effect. And so it's like, what if that is what's keeping us from flying? Okay? It's kind of fun, right? What if our belief in the cause reality and gravity is what keeps us from flying? Literally. I mean, how fun would that be to just go, oh, you know what? I don't need a plane. I'm United. I just got one of my upgrade notifications literally during the show. It's like, what if you go, I don't need no stinking upgrade for no plane. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fly there. And how fun would that be? And linearity is the same way. This is this, then this, then this, then this, then this, then this. And how much of our lives and our bodies do we actually do from that linearity point of view? All right. We need to have a quick little break. This is a big subject to get in right this second. So we're going to take this quick little break. Then when we come back, we're going to talk about that a little bit more. And I can't believe we're already going to be on the last segment. Where does the time fly? It's a good thing time isn't real, right? Let's see how long we can make the last 10 minutes. All right, this is Donnielle. This is Right Body for You. We're on AZN.FM, and we'll be right back.
What if your body could be an ease and not a burden? What would life be like if you could enjoy your body? What if changing your body was easier than we've been taught? And what if it's not about the latest fad? Join Donnielle each week on Right Body for You as she explores what bodies are and the ease of change that's possible. Each week you will receive inspirational stories of those who've used the Right Body for You energetic tools to change their body and the tools that they used, tools that you can begin to use immediately. Listen for Right Body for You every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Mountain, and 11 a.m. Pacific on AZN.FM.
What would you say if I told you that you could change your life in only 1 hour and all while lying down relaxing? Thousands of people all over the world have. What am I talking about? It's called Access Consciousness, the bars. The bars is an energetic body process that contains 32 different points on your head that when run assist you in releasing decisions about any area of your life that you have made solid and as a result cannot change. The bars is the first class in Access Consciousness, a dynamic set of tools and information designed to transform any area of your life. When you have a bar session, the worst that can happen is you feel like you had a fantastic massage. The best thing that can happen is your whole life could change. Go to accessconsciousness.com today to find a facilitator to schedule a private session or to find a bars class in your area. Are you willing to give yourself an hour to change your life?
This is Right Body for You with Donnielle. To participate in the program today, please call in the U.S. 815-880-8255 or Canada 613-800-8763 or UK 4433-0001-0625. You can Skype us at a2zen.fm. Or if you'd like to email a question, please send it to Donnielle@accessconsciousness.com. Now, back to the program.
And welcome back to Right Body for You. This is Donnielle. And yes, cute little humanoid noises on break. You know, that 1 minute or whatever it is of silence while I'm still live during the commercial, I want you all to be impressed of how much I do keep my mouth shut or don't make noises or giggle almost uncontrollably. All right, back to this causal reality thing we're talking with our bodies. Okay. Causal reality and linearity. We were talking about that before. Linearity is one of the biggest things in causal reality, okay? Linearity says there's only so much time to do things like, 55 minutes to do a radio show, something like that. Or that it takes 90 minutes to edit a 90-minute audio. These are all linear things. This is life in a straight line. This is creating your body from a straight line. What you eat affects your weight. Your family DNA affects what you can be as an athlete or what diseases you'll get. This is the straight line, okay? Or I have to work really, 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 really hard for little pay. How many people have that point of everything? That brings up Destroy and Uncreate It. Right, wrong, good, bad, Wapak, nice shorts, boys, and beyond. In a lot of entrepreneurs, it's interesting in the business aspect, a lot of entrepreneurs initially step out of that causal reality of like, well, you know what, I don't have to work for somebody else. I can work for me. But then what's interesting is how often do those of us who are do our own business or other people, then we immediately go back into, okay, well, this is how you do a startup business. Okay, this is what's required. Or you have to have money to make money, and I don't have money, so I can't make money. This is the linearity. This is the cause and effect of this world. Okay, so what is made so vital about fitting in and belonging to this reality that maintains and entrains the causal reality that you are choosing? And I love it. This is so not the process I had planned for the show, but it is the one that's reading. Linearity would have said, well, I have to do the process that I created before the radio show. Non-causal reality is following the energy. Okay? And how much of these disabilities we think we have, OCD, ACD, I think I just made one up, ADD, OCD, autism, and all of those kind of fun things, is we actually create and are trying to function from the linearity, this causal reality. Because I know when I embrace the OCD that I get more done because I'm not focused on like, well, I have to do this, and I have to finish this before I move on to the next thing. Somebody asked if I'm channeling AC/DC. Maybe. There's some rock music going on here. All right, so please, you guys, I know we're coming up on the end of the show. Start looking at this. Start looking at the questions you're asking. Am I looking for the cause of this instead of the choice of this? I know it's a fine line, but it's a big one. It's a big fat thin line of what choice did I make here, or what's the cause of this? So be looking at the questions we're asking. Do you have any conclusions in there? Okay, and a great tool to be able to start to get out of this is everywhere I have made this real and true, the only choice and the only possibility. Linear reality, folks. One choice, one possibility. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate that, please? Right, Wrong, Good, Bad, What, All Night, Shorts, Boys, and Beyond. And I want to announce a teleseries that's coming up. I just posted it. I'm very excited. It's a 3-part teleseries, so 3 days in a row. Boom, boom, boom. August 11th, 12th, and 13th, I think. And it's called Myths About Bodies We Learned as Children. You can find out more about that on accessconsciousness.com. Look for me, Donnielle, and you can sign up for it. Like I said, literally it's been up 24 hours, and so more information will be coming out about it. But basically it's like causal reality. What were we taught as children about our bodies that we're now creating our body from? Okay, that was the cause, and our bodies have become the effect of it. Okay, and so, oh, thank you, Christine. She posted that in the what is that called? Chat room. There we go. Wow, it's a good thing I don't talk for a living, right, guys? All right, so if you would like to find out more about me at all, please go to Donnielle.com. We are starting up so much. There's videos there. We have a good time with that. Please feel free to ask me a question. Donnielle at accessconsciousness.com. 2 N's, 2 L's at accessconsciousness.com. And if you guys have any ideas for shows, please let me know. What would you like to know? Is there anything that I haven't addressed that you're secretly going, oh, she talks about this, but I don't want to ask a question live? Cool. Good question on email, and maybe it's a topic I can explore. What would you and your body like to know and receive from me and my body? Okay, anything you'd like to ask that, destroy and uncreate it, please. Right, Wrong, Good, Bad, What, All Night, Shorts, Boys, and Beyond. Okay, what have you made so vital about belonging to this reality that maintains and entrains the causal reality you're choosing? Everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it? Right, Wrong, Good, Bad, What, All Night, Shorts, Boys, and Beyond. Okay, and remember the tool. Everywhere I've made this real and true, the only choice and the only possibility, destroy and uncreate it. Right, Wrong, Bad, What, All Night, Shorts, Boys, and Beyond. And please, please, please be aware of questions you're asking. Do you have a conclusion in there? Are you looking for the cause? Okay. And one of my favorite questions, well, what question can I ask here to create clarity? Anything that doesn't allow that, destroy and uncreate it. Right, Wrong, Bad, What, All Night, Shorts, Boys, and Beyond. Okay. So you guys, here in Utah, it is spring. It is gorgeous. I would highly suggest going out and enjoying the earth. Even if it's winter, go out, enjoy the earth, and you will enjoy your body more. Okay? It is a symbiotic relationship. If I haven't done a show on the earth and bodies, I will. We are going to talk about that really soon. It's 90s in Denver. Fantabulous. It is only 61 here in Utah. Ha, 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 ha. Actually, Denver's one of my favorite places. It's the birthplace of this body. I love that place. All right, so you guys remember, causal reality. Only choice, only possibility, destroy and uncreate that. Right, Wrong, Good, Bad, What, All Night, Shorts, Boys, and Beyond. All right, go out, have a good time. You know what? Make it a happy week. Make it a fun week. Enjoy your body because it's enjoying you. And be back next week because you know what? I will be. All right, everyone. Have a great one. Ciao. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Right Body for You. Donnielle will return next Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Mountain, and 11 a.m. Pacific on A to Zen.fm. We hope you and your body will join us.